Okay, I'll ask her.
Hello. What day is today?
Today is Saturday, September 20th.
Where are we?
We are at the Walk for Life in Highland, Indiana at the Women's Center of Northwest Indiana.
What's your name?
My name is Heather Kenders.
Heather, can you tell us what is this display about building blocks for life?
Well, Building Blocks for Life is a parenting classes that we hold at 3 different churches. We hold one at Bethel Church in Crown Point, one at Calvary Church in Valparaiso, and one at a church in Hussville.
Okay. And what is this display all about, to explain things to people?
Well, this display is just to let you know what kind of services we offer here at the Women's Center. Our Building Block program, our parenting classes, they meet 2 Thursdays evenings during the month, and we have free childcare for the mothers, and we just have topics that concern parenting. Sometimes it's potty training, nutritional needs. Let's see, what else have we had lately? We just recently had living on a shoestring budget. So just kind of things that would help the mothers, be better mothers.
And if somebody wants to make a phone call to ask for directions or other information about these, are these free services?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They're all free.
So if somebody wants to call and ask details or directions, what number should they call?
I would suggest they call the Maryville Center, and our phone number is 219-769-4321. And Mom has might as well cross over. Be like everybody else. I don't either, but they don't even take care of it. I mean, the town doesn't, but...
Where are we?
In Highland, Indiana at the Women's Center.
What is your name?
Carol Baker.
Carol, I understand you're a member of the board here, and what are you doing here today?
I'm helping out with the Walk for Life. I support the Women's Center. I've been supporting it for 15 years, and I'm also on the board, and I just love coming out here and with the other volunteers, showing our support in raising funds to help women in our community.
What does the Women's Center do here?
It provides counseling and help to women in crisis with unplanned pregnancies. It does counseling and helps them move on with their lives.
So people are already registered in?
Everybody has to check in right now?
I haven't registered. Oh, okay. We're already ahead of them. How long is
Buddy!
Probably throw this away. Are you walking in the
Alex!
And where are we?
We are at the Women's Center, Northwest Indiana, the Highland office.
And what is your name?
My name is David Downs, a member of the Bethel Bible Church, Hammond, Indiana.
What are you doing here, David?
I'm here supporting the Women's Center Walk for Life because this is raising money to help those that are in need, ladies that are in need, with pregnancy crisis need. And the one thing that's great about the Women's Center is that we don't believe in abortion because that is against the Bible.
And you're going to be going on the 2-mile walk today?
That's correct.
Do you know how it operates for raising money?
Not exactly sure on all of that, but I know that this is one of the biggest fundraisers that the Women's Center has, and I know the local churches and people in the local community all come out to support this cause and just to help, the children that are not born yet and the children that are born, and just says to this community and to the world how precious life is.
Patricia Lewandowski, Women's Center Director, could you explain to us how this annual walk helps raise money for your organization?
I would love to. Each volunteer goes out and asks people to sponsor them. How much money would you be willing to donate? And I'm going to walk these 2 miles on behalf of the Women's Center. So they say they'll give so much, we at the center can actually do the collecting. That money then in turn helps us buy the pregnancy test. We're able to give each one of our clients that walk in the door a free pregnancy test. It helps us to keep the lights on. We have a very small paid staff with the center. It provides wages for those people who work 40 hours and more. It allows us to be able to bless them with diapers. They can purchase 20 diapers a week. We have an Earn and Learn program. That program is called Building Blocks for Life. We bring in speakers. It meets twice a month on the second and fourth Thursday. They come to that meeting for an hour. They are blessed by a speaker who either teaches them about healthy pregnancy, good parenting skills. So the money goes far. It truly does. And then when they attend those building block meetings, they earn stork dollars. It's plain money. They can earn that by showing that they went to a doctor's visit, by reading a book to their child, by going to any other parenting classes. Those stork dollars then allow them to come into our stork markets and purchase gently used and new items. Many of our girls do not have maternity clothes, they don't have cribs for their children, they don't have formula, they don't have clothing, and so it's our joy to be able to do that. Elsie, our faithful walker. Every year she raises the most donations for the Women's Center, and this year is marking our 20th year, and so Elsie is going to be honored today with a plaque, and she is our official Grand Marshal. Elsie, how many years have you been affiliated with the Women's Center?
Oh, probably about 18 out of the 20.
What's your last name, Elsie?
Hannenberg,
Where do you live, Elsie?
in Harbert, Michigan.
You come all the way from Michigan to help this?
Yes, I do. It's a cause worthy to my heart, so it's for the unborn, and that's very important in my life.
What is your name?
My name is Pastor Brandon Matthews,
Which church?
First Baptist Griffith.
Okay. You gave the opening prayer today before the walk. Can you tell me about your personal commitment here to the Women's Center and to the Right to Life?
I think it's an amazing ministry. I'm blessed to have been not only at the church I'm at now, but the church that I was a member of before, Lake Hills Baptist. Both of our churches have long-standing history of supporting the Women's Center. I'm very proud of my sister, Nikki, who volunteers as well on a part-time basis at this shelter. I think it's an amazing ministry that shares the love of Jesus Christ in a very real way, in a very culturally relevant way, when one of the biggest issues that young women can face today is unplanned pregnancy. So it speaks into their lives at that moment. So it's great.